fascinated with TikTok, aren't you?
Oh
That
yeah.
app? Have you downloaded it?
Yeah, I've TikTok.
Yeah, do you TikTok?
Yeah, I have to keep up with the kids.
Can you explain what TikTok is to
TikTok.
our older generation that might be listening?
Oh, hey guys, you won't know this because you're not young like me. Oh, sorry, I'm just on rollerblades. TikTok is
Nice jean shorts.
Thanks. And you see, there's even a pocket here for my PSP.
And a pocket for the pill.
Yep, and a Nokia Engage, and the morning after pill as well in case the original pill doesn't work.
Oh man, you're coming prepared, aren't you?
TikTok. Oh yes. Sometimes I take them.
It was you back in college. You used to take them before you went out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Then you started developing
Might
things.
get lucky. And I did get lucky when they removed that cyst. But it turned out that TikTok is like...
It turned out that TikTok
is like Vine, but they've just redone Vine.
Twitter sold Vine, didn't they?
I think they actually just shut it down. They shuttered it.
Yeah.
I think that's the case.
No, that is exactly what happened. Because if you sold Vine and then it doesn't exist, that makes absolutely no sense. Fuck me. Anyway, what is TikTok?
TikTok is...
We're a minute and a half in now. Still
TikTok's like really quick videos that people do to music, and it's really edgy and
cool
kids.
and hip.
Yeah, it's really cool and hip.
And it's for kids. Do you think it's mainly aimed at kids?
I would say it's mainly people in college.
People in college.
Yeah.
Kids in college. So I downloaded it and then I deleted it straight away.
You didn't download it.
Yeah, I did. It's
you could work a phone.
Oh, the fuck was that?
Old man Time could work a phone, could he?
Massive noise there in my ears. I thought it was the doorbell. I was on a train with my good friend Johnny.
Wait, what happened to TikTok?
I'll get back to TikTok in a minute. I was on a train with my good friend Johnny, and we're traveling up to Dublin on Saturday, and we went in, and all the ticket machines were broken inside there. And or offline, whatever, and went to the ticket booth, and there was no one there either.
Yeah.
And then there was a guy inside in another little booth, and I said to him, "Here, what's the crack there? I need to get a ticket for Dublin." And he goes, "The whole place is broken." And I was like, everything, like tracks, trains, the whole thing, like. And he was like, "No, the whole place is broken. You'll have to get a ticket up in Dublin." So I got in the train.
Shame you're there.
Got in the train, went up to Dublin, and walked out and forgot to get a ticket.
Brilliant.
That wasn't my original story. My original story was about loud noises. No, actually, it was about loud noises.
No.
We were traveling up on the train. And Johnny was nodding off, and a train passed us out on the other track, and like said hello by blowing its horn, as you would be accustomed to in town. And it blew its horn, and Johnny got one of these frights that only like 90-year-old women can get. Yeah, you know, where they go, oh God!
I'm not in the better of that type fright.
After a fall or something. But he got a terrible fright, because I think in America they don't beep their horns when they're passing each other out at 100 miles an hour. How fast does the train go?
Oh,
let's check it out.
Yeah. Will I give a guess?
Yeah, do.
My guess would be 110 kilometers.
Okay, so the actual maximum commercial train speed in the UK is 186 miles an hour, which is 300 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
And 249 miles per hour for maglev trains.
What are we?
400 kilometers an hour.
Do you know this is a true story about?
But it says that the average train, the maximum lines can reach a speed of 130 miles an hour.
Pretty good. Here's one for you.
What the fuck does that mean?
Don't know. Here's something funny for you that I happen to know about Ireland. Is we bought a load of trains.
You don't know things about Ireland, do you?
I do, yeah. I lived there for a while. We bought Ireland as a team, bought trains that were capable of doing like much faster speed. They shopped out all of the old trains, got a load of new trains about 20 years ago, and then they realized that our tracks weren't good enough to sustain those speeds, so they could only go as fast as the old trains anyway, and they had no money to change the tracks.
But I suppose we got nicer trains. We had orange trains for a while, didn't we?
Oh, back when we were young men.
Yeah, back in the day when they were shipping arms for the IRA up to Dublin and stuff.
In orange trains.
Yeah, of course they'd get.
That's how they were getting. Yeah. They'd let anything orange in.
They tried to build a train up Garvaghey Road, train tracks up there, but they were like, "Wait a minute, what's in here?" And the orange men went in and caught all the guns.
Did you know that TikTok is the only way that Eric can see his son?
Eric's son, as well as a Tesco delivery man. Their sons are good friends, and they're very, very popular TikTokers.
Yeah.
Is that, you think that's what they call it?
TikTokers, yeah, or talkers.
Talkers.
Yeah. Or tickies.
TikToks. Yeah, so back to TikTok anyway.
You downloaded it.
Yeah, but...
You were scared by the bright colours.
So there's a song out called Old Town Road. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I might be familiar with this.
Right, so Old Town Road is released by this guy who I'm probably going to mispronounce because I'm very scared. I don't know his name, Lil Nas 10 or Lil Nas X, but I'm sure it's X. I'm sure I'm not going all Roman numerals. Also, there's a good chance that that's not even his name. So he released a song called Old Town Road, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it went. I think it went to the top of the country Billboard charts in America, right?
You think now, or you know?
Oh, fuck it!
I
don't care,
Just say you know.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I say these things.
Finally.
And then I listen to the podcast afterwards. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Finally, I was just keeping episode going one after another. I kept participating until you eventually relented.
The problem is that, like, I'll admit it, but you can't admit it.
Why would I admit something that's not true?
No, I mean admit when you say something that's not true.
Well, I've never said anything that's not true.
Don't know, Raj.
Go on, give me one example.
Pointer fingers?
Pointer fingers, yeah.
It's just another name for index fingers.
No way.
It is.
Good luck to you, sir.
Good luck.
It is not.
It is. I look it up. Look.
Don't do that.
It's right here.
Stop looking that. Eric.
Index finger.
Eric.
Oh, great. Eric's got the paddle out now for me.
Index finger.
Wait for it. Know that you're looking at it. What was I talking about? I was talking about the
TikTok.
All right, so you can call it a trigger finger. Digitus secundus. Oh, that sounds like lies.
That's what I'm using.
Digitus 2. That's what I'm using from now on.
Digitus 2.
Pointer finger, trigger finger, first finger, forefinger, index finger.
I never heard pointer finger in there. Can I urge the audience to please look up index finger on Wikipedia, because the picture they've decided to use is so funny.
I think there's something wrong with the... his finger seems to be obscured somehow.
It's the shortest finger.
It doesn't represent what a Digitus 2 is.
No.
Anyway.
Jeez. But you were saying you were on TikTok. You downloaded TikTok.
No, but it has nothing to do with that. But this song called Old Town Road was released by this guy. Went to the country into the country Billboard charts.
Are you going to be playing it through now?
No. And then they took it out.
Yeah.
Right. So because they said, it's not country enough, and it's basically a mix between trap music and country music.
Sounds good.
Right? And they took it out because they said it's not country enough, right?
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, a bit of a stretch. It is pretty country. It's talking about horses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus's papa, moved in and said, hey, man, put me on the track and we'll re-release it. So he jumped on the track, and then it was able to enter the country Billboard charts again, right? Now, that's great. That's the story. But then I was doing a bit of research on it, and it turns out that this song, Old Town Road, the guy who did this was on TikTok. And this song was built to accommodate memes on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, so if you listen to the start of it and stuff, it has one of these things where, a lot of those memes on these things are videos where it's like, someone is dressed like normal at the start, and then this, the music changes, and then they're, transformed into something else. Well, this is kind of the same thing on TikTok.
Yeah.
So the start of the song, they're normal, and then they transform into kind of a cowboy, I don't know, some sort of cowboy person, right? So he said that he deliberately pushed this meme on TikTok for like months, and so he kept pushing it out as hashtag yeehaw or whatever, and then it got picked up and people started doing videos to it and whatever, and then it was pushed on, and then he was able to release it as a song.
Wow!
But it was built.
The first TikTok.
It was built for
hit.
TikTok.
Wow.
And your man basically just took advantage of the medium to then release it as a song.
And you like the song, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Well, here's something interesting for you.
But I mean, like, it's like, as in, you can hear, it's not the best song ever. I mean, like, you can hear that it's probably...
That's not what you said to me the other day.
Well, I did say it was the best song ever the other day, but then I listened to it 27 times like Wichita Lineman, and, it kind of loses its shine after a while.
It doesn't, does it?
Yeah, I think 28 is probably the maximum.
You'd hate being married.
You're the destroyer of songs.
I am not.
I listen to songs, and then I say, hey, check out this good song. And then you go, you know the meaning behind that?
Oh.
Yeah, that guy divorced his wife and died in the river. And it's like, oh, great, brilliant. And I was like, that's Banana in Pajamas. Like, I thought it was a lovely theme song.
Well, it's not everything's the way it appears. Like that index finger.
Digitus 2.
Digitus 2.
Here.
So I
Can I just reserve the right to all naming rights for Digitus 2? Because I think that would be a great first album.
Digitus 2.
Yeah, or even a band name.
Yeah. Oh, I really like it as a band name, Digitus 2. And then eventually they'd have like their Black album, where it's like, it just says Digitus 2 on the top of it. Do you want to hear a song I discovered via TikTok?
Go on.
And it's a song that I think a lot of people now would consider synonymous with me. It's Oh Sweet But She's Psycho by Ava Max.
Why would people say it's synonymous with you?
Because I love that song.
And you're a hip and a happening guy.
Yeah, I think it's a great song. I'm young.
What does that song Sweet But I'm Psycho, what's it saying?
So,
or is that even lyrics? I don't even know.
So it is according to Spotify Genius, it's a song about female empowerment.
Right.
But there is a line in it that says when Ava Max is describing the type of psycho the woman in the song is, and she's positive about this woman's psychosity, she says, grab a cop gun kind of crazy. As in, this woman is so crazy, she's the sort of person who would just grab a cop's gun just for a lark.
All right, okay.
And
in all seriousness, what's how does it get the message across of women empowerment?
Because when you're listening to it on Spotify, they put up a little title card that tells you that.
Oh right, fucking hell, yeah. Because I was wondering.
Yeah. But I'll have you know that the cover of the album is actually better than just the Genius stuff coming up.
Why is that?
I have no reason.
What about International Men's Day?
When's that? November 19th.
Well, we get no day.
Wait, November 19th.
We get no day. I was trying to do a joke there, but
you ruined that. I was actually going to say earlier on.
You couldn't help yourself.
I was going to say earlier on, but it's pointless now at this stage because you already won't be able to fulfill it. But I was going to ask if you could carry us this week because I was very tired. But it's already evident that you're incapable of that as well.
Well, that was going to be a great little playoff there, and you were just like, no.
What? The
game over.
What was going to be a playoff?
I thought that's something that we always joke about, that people say, oh, what about International Men's Day when they have a shitty argument? And then...
No. Why are you talking? Are you thinking of somebody else?
No, I'm thinking of you.
Are you thinking Digitus 2?
Digitus 2.
Name the rest of the fingers on my hand.
Digitus.
Hey, hang on now. Do not overblow Digitus.
What?
I'm wanting originals.
Digitus 1. Which is your thumb. No, that's Digitus. Okay. Digitus big.
Digitus big. Digitus Omega. I would have gone.
Digitus big. Digitus point.
Okay.
Digitus 3. Digitus left. And Digitus last.
Wow. I don't know what I was.
What's the real name for the pinky finger?
It's not baby finger, no.
No.
What a simple question.
I just think it's funny. I love the way people refer to like small animals as baby things.
Baby.
Like, oh, look at the baby goat.
I called something a baby something the other day, and you said that's no baby. What was that? That was an actual baby, though. It was just a really fat baby.
I said that's no baby. I did not say that.
You did. We were looking at a really fat baby.
That's not a baby. This is a baby.
We were walking along the street, and you said, "That's no baby. That's a moon."
All right, let's really
dive deep on the fingers.
Well, it seems to say here that it's just called a pinky finger.
Oh.
That's
I don't like the phrase pinky finger.
Why not?
I just don't like it. I rather baby finger. But it's my baby finger's never grown up.
Do you prefer normal carrots or baby carrots?
Oh, do you know what? That's one of the rare instances where they both serve a very particular purpose. I couldn't pick.
The fifth digit and smallest of the fingers is the digitus minimus.
Have you ever seen people whose...
Oh, sorry, Digitus minimus manus. That's fucking cool.
That's not true.
It is. That's what it says, Digitus minimus manus.
That sounds like a lad that my dad might know.
That sounds like a guy who owned a lot of land. His family owned a lot of land about 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And then they had to split it up into farms for Catholic farmers.
Oh,
don't care. I went there.
Hey, here's a question for you.
Yeah, go on.
Are you looking forward to Game of Thrones?
Nope. I stopped watching it in season 3 after the Red Wedding when I realized the whole show is shit.
Okay. So
Are you watching it at the moment?
No, but I'm looking forward to it.
Are you?
It's gonna be on.
You're looking forward to it. Okay.
On the 15th. Do
you have any spoilers we can just shout out now to ruin it for people?
Do you honestly want to know a spoiler?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. These are just from my sources.
What season are we on?
We're on season 8.
And it's not related to the books anymore.
It's 6 episodes. It's gone past the book.
Okay.
So Melanie lays down the law with Alex, but has to accept some uncomfortable truths. Phoebe talks sense into Damien and Mairead.
Perhaps stop
while
you there,
Wayne and Orla... Yeah?
That sounds like the characters from Fair City, that podcast that we used to do.
Yeah, but it's just a coincidence.
All right, Grant, here we go.
You said you stopped listening. You stopped watching it.
Based on, let's say, the first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
I want you to... I don't know any of the names of any of these people, but I'll do my best.
Okay.
All right. I want you to put Fair City characters into the people.
I'm liking it. Liking it.
Actually, do you know what? Right, if you can just keep things moving there a minute.
You need to.
I'm going to get a list of characters.
That's what I was going to say. Is you need to throw me Fair City characters, and I'm going to go boom, boom, boom.
Well, I need to get
straight
a reference.
straight off the bat.
Jesus Christ, you don't like me, no fucking.
Well, I'm ready. I'm going straight off the bat.
I was going to say overtalked, but it doesn't make any sense.
Straight being talked over. Straight off the bat, Dolores is definitely Catelyn Stark. 100%. No doubt about that.
I will tell you no. That is an unbelievable show.
It's fucking spot on, isn't it?
Fucking brilliant.
And then as a result, Pete is obviously going to be Ned Stark. Come on, like this.
All right, Grant.
Come on.
Who's Paul Brennan? And you better line up with this.
Paul Brennan.
Yeah.
Oh, you see somebody in mind for Paul Brennan?
I just looked up list of characters cast. It didn't come up. Yeah, perfect for Paul Brennan.
Littlefinger?
No. Jaime Lannister.
Oh yes,
he is Jaime Lannister.
That is good.
No, in a weird twist.
Oh,
who's his sister? Cause
Haley.
Haley is what's her
Cersei.
name? Oh no, I don't think so, man.
No.
I'm
just thinking of previous sexual partners that Paul Brennan has had.
No, it doesn't have to be based on that because this is a completely different
universe.
What would you call it? Fair of Thrones.
Game of City.
Game of City, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not referencing anything.
No.
Neither of them. You're losing the important words.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'll tell you this much. Who would be?
Do you know who Haley would be? Daenerys.
No.
Why not?
No, she just wouldn't be. We get Emilia Clarke to reprise her role as Daenerys.
What about Tyrion Lannister?
Wait, Tywin Lannister.
So they call him Tyrion.
Oh, Tyrion.
What a bunch! What a bunch of
what a loser!
Here, you got it wrong as well.
No, because Tywin is the father. I was giving you. Tywin is Tyrion's father.
You get very serious, man, when you're about to be wrong.
Very
serious.
Well, I wouldn't know because I've never been about to be wrong. So
you just are wrong.
I've never been wrong.
Up the garden path.
No, so I think we get Emilia Clarke to reprise her role. She can.
All right, Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
Who's Jon Snow? Who's going to be Jon Snow? Lee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll take Lee. Yeah, I'll take
yeah.
Lee. What about I think this is the name. Is Theon Greyjoy? Is he the lad who was trapped in prison for a bit?
Yeah.
Who would play him?
Doug.
No, not Doug. Doug is up the wall.
Oh, you're right.
I don't know which character he is,
but he's there.
He's up the wall.
He's there.
He's guarding the wall.
Yeah.
Who's Theon Greyjoy? Who's that guy?
You have someone in mind?
Oh yeah, but it's the only person you could pick. Oh no, actually no.
Wayne.
Why the fuck would it be Wayne?
I don't know.
No, Wayne is fucking Baelish.
Peter Baelish.
Yeah.
Littlefinger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I'd say then as well. No, I changed my mind. What's the name of the annoying prince dude?
Joffrey.
Who's that? That's
Who's
the easiest
Joffrey?
one. That's the easiest one.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, come on. And he's pretty much a prince in this as well, in Fair City.
O'Sheen?
Yeah, O'Sheen.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely
yeah,
O'Sheen.
Yeah.
It's like a
he
face
would.
swap.
I think he would have been a better Theon Greyjoy.
No. That's
Wait.
fucking funny.
He was your Theon Greyjoy. Who's your new Theon Greyjoy?
My new why did he get replaced? He did. Oh, O'Sheen
was
over.
presumably going to be your.
Oh, Theon Greyjoy would probably Jesus. Oh, what's his name? Fucking the lad whose wife was killed with a cake knife.
Oh, Deco.
Deco, yeah.
Oh yes.
Deco in prison.
Deco.
I have one more as well.
Yeah.
But I'll let you say it first. Khal
Drogo. Yeah.
Who would
I get to play Khal Drogo?
Be careful. Very careful.
I am being very careful. Jeez, Pete's used up, so I can't
Pete's
use
gone.
him again.
And he's like the biggest guy in the street.
Yeah, he is.
You could get two characters to play him if you want.
Oh, yeah. In that case, Cass and Bella.
Cass and No, Cass would be some sort of fucking
Maester or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about that weird guy who was castrated? Did we pick him already?
A Grey Worm.
Is that his name? Yeah, the secret fella, whisperer fella, dude.
Oh, sorry. Varys.
Yeah.
Varys. Who would be him?
Who's the sneakiest prick on the street?
Well, I think we might have used up the sneakiest prick on the street. Do you not think? That would have been O'Sheen.
Oh, what about
who's Tommy Dillon?
Oh, I actually think I have him.
Oh, he's the Hound.
Yeah,
yeah, he is.
Definitely.
Oh wow.
Anyway, look, let's get off of that again.
Let's get off with who again?
That was great fun, I have to say.
No,
No,
it's fun.
I do think though that we probably didn't focus too much on the female cast, so we might have to do that now. Let's balance things up.
Yeah.
Sansa Stark.
Sansa Stark. Haley would be Sansa Stark, I think.
I was thinking Sansa Stark would have to be the one who's not in Fair City anymore, Niamh. Paul Brennan's ex-wife.
No.
Red hair though.
So?
Great. Look, we'll let you figure those out in your own time anyway. All right, so moving on. Episode 1, that's you, Raj.
Yeah.
So get cracking there now.
Oh.
Don't tell me
you're after mixed up.
You're after. Did you think you were doing?
I thought I was doing last week's again.
Oh, for flip's sake.
So, on Tuesday.
Is there anything funnier than a dog sticking his head out a window?
It's pretty good. When did you see that?
I saw it in the last episode.
Oh, last episode. Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah. Again, another joke there that
I understand.
Completely gone. I understand your jokes.
He works to overcome Jackie's resistance. Paul's family gangs up on him. That sounds awful. And Doug gets some life lessons.
It sounds awful if you interpret it like that. For fuck's sake. Okay, I'd say that would smash viewing figures. 1.5 million people watch Fair City this week.
Wayne turns to crime.
What a joke. What have we done, man? What?
Desperate attempt to help Junior.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What has happened to us? What episode are we on now, man? 39?
I think it's more, but I don't know.
I think it's more.
I don't know.
Do you remember when we used to be broadcasting from a warehouse in the docks?
That was fun.
That was great. It's better than this fucking studio, to be honest.
I know. I like the studio.
I think we've lost it. I think we've lost we've lost the grittiness of our podcast.
You think so?
Yeah, we're too fucking polished now and too. You stop fucking laughing, for fuck's sake.
We're too slick.
We're too slick altogether. It's too formatted. I think we really need to strip it down.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Watch any good movies this week?
Are
you having? I
fell asleep. I fell asleep watching 2 different documentaries. and I don't care what they say, but I think Madeleine McCann molested those kids.
Jesus. I don't know, Eric. You make it up your own mind if you want to cut that out. I want to actually give a shout out to an old friend.
Yeah.
Who is still a current friend. But you know our good friend Dermot O'Donovan.
Oh yes.
Fantastic Irish Gael Gore, which the Irish bit wasn't needed.
Yeah.
You're not going to have you can actually have a French Gael Gore, I suppose, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. But he's after doing a documentary in Irish on Prince.
Cahoontook.
I know, and it was on Re-Raw, you know that radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was on last Saturday at 9:00. De Saharan, I think it might be.
Nice.
At the clock, and it's going to be on again in the next, I think, next 3 weeks or whatever. But if you want to go on the Re-Raw website, you can probably check it out. Well, I think it's fantastic. Someone doing something that contemporary.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think it's unreal. So
that's class. I will say.
How's your Irish learning going? You're into it a bit.
It's going pretty well. Yeah. Cahoontook.
Oh fuck me, man! Jesus. That put the sweats on me. Sha. Brilliant. Talk.
I can tell that you couldn't participate. So
I honestly had no idea what you were saying.
Yeah,
You're after getting really good. I'm not going to give any more delicious crumbs of conversation for the rest of the podcast, and I'm just going to let you drive this on.
You thought they were delicious crumbs?
Yeah, they were meaty crumbs of meat.
Can you have crumbs of meat?
I will tear you crumb from crumb. Go on, give us something. Welcome to the new section. Hey. It's called Roger's World.
Hey guys! So if you don't know, there's an awful shortage of avocados coming from Mexico into America, and they're worried about if those millennials are going to have their guacamole or not. Oh, yeah.
Fucking millennials.
Yeah. Also, police brutality is up hugely in America.
I was, honestly, man, the way I introduced that theme song, I thought it was going to be more of a kind of a light-hearted squirrel fucking running up a tree getting stuck kind of stories.
Oh.
Rather than, police brutality.
Will I reset it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll do it again. I'll put a bit more in it. Maybe invite in Greg Snell as well. Roger's World.
Hey, you're listening to Roger's World. Roger's out today. It's Greg Snell here, and I'm just gonna read a little. Gonna read a little.
Where have you been, Greg?
Where I've been all around. I've been up in Clare. That's where I'm from.
What were you doing in Clare?
In Clare, I was going to see the Burn.
Oh yeah, what's that?
The Burn is an area of natural beauty in Ireland. It's full of.
What does natural beauty mean?
Natural beauty is it's kind of like something that would be nice and attractive, not like a woman, even though that can be both those things. But it just exists in nature.
Could you compare it to an ice cream?
If it's a bit like, imagine a giant limestone iceberg, and all the crinks and grikes and divots that exist between the different limestone slates, and there's an amazing diversity of wildlife. Sorry,
in an ice cream?
It's a one hell of an ice cream. But I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic here. Just a heartwarming story about a little squirrel that ran up a tree, and it was shot in the back by a U.S. police officer. And
that's awful, Greg.
Yeah.
Did it survive?
No.
Yeah.
And its family also were killed.
Was it a red squirrel or a grey squirrel? Because that's very important.
It was a red squirrel.
A red squirrel. That's fine.
Yep.
Do you know that the red squirrel is native to Ireland?
But the grey squirrel is invasive.
And who is the grey squirrel's greatest enemy?
Oliver Cromwell.
Besides Oliver Cromwell. Actually, no, I was going to call him an Oliver Cromwell, but he's not. He is a noble animal.
The stoat.
Close. He looks like a stoat.
The ferret.
he looks less like a ferret. Much less like a
House
ferret.
Martin.
Oh, there you go.
Boom. I got it?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Nice. Orla takes desperate measures to secure Junior's future. Paul gives in to pressure, and Erica and Doug clash, and Huey has a secret accomplice in his attempts to woo Jackie.
Jeez, we're flying through the episodes this week,
We're
aren't
almost there.
What was your favourite episode this week?
The one where Paul Brennan was beaten up by his whole family.
Oh, that was fucking
stunning
severe,
episode.
Million and a half.
Here, what do you get? What are you getting up to for the weekend coming?
Oh, I'm doing a gig tomorrow with you in Collins. Comedy
you're dead
Cavern
right.
in Collins Bar in Douglas Street in Cork.
Jeez, tough going.
You're doing a gig then. Who's doing the gig? Who's headlining the gig tomorrow? That's Dwayne Dugan, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then on Wednesday you're doing a gig in Coca Club.
Yeah, in the Roundy in Cork.
Unofficially headlining that one, I think.
I would say I probably won't. I might not be on last, but I'm certainly the headliner.
Yep. And then Thursday we're travelling up to the Boys, the
yeah.
Jew Drop In.
I have to tell you,
Ireland's smallest comedy club.
I'm really looking forward to that because it's a brilliant gig, but I'm not looking forward to work the next day.
But I will say I am looking forward to the drive up, and I'm looking to the drive back down, and I actually mean that sincerely because I actually do really like those drives.
And are we going to get snack boxes?
We are probably going to get snack boxes.
Yeah, well, you'll get a snack box and I'll get a veggie burger.
And then on Friday, I've got a gig in Comedy Cavern again. I do. I do a lot of weekend gigs, and I got a gig in.
You must be big, are you? Yeah.
And then Comedy Cavern on Friday.
Hey, big.
I am.
You big.
Will you shut up, you stupid? You can't. Can you ever stop fucking doing penis jokes all the time?
That was about your weight.
You were looking at me.
That was about your weight.
You were looking down my trousers.
I was not. Fat legs.
Trouser rubbing. Fat legs. Was there any need for that? Fat fucking legs. Give me a break. Friday. What's Friday? What's happening Friday?
You have a gig in the Comedy Cavern again. It's Danny O'Brien.
Are you on at the weekend? You probably are somewhere.
I don't think so.
You're either on the City Limits or Wonky Donkey.
I can't confirm nor deny. But if you follow me on Facebook,
do you know what? Do fucking both of them. Do it on Friday. Do it on Saturday.
Hey lads.
Here.
Sash struggles under the weight of emotional blackmail. Orla and Wayne have a heated row.
How many 5 episodes?
Yeah, we're almost done now. Huey makes a suggestion which angers Jackie, and Paul is publicly humiliated by Sean. I just realised that's for next week's. So we're one into next week.
Brilliant. Okay. Do you have any parting words for the audience? Maybe. Let's do another section. It's called Roger's Parting Words.
I have to say.